When I say the word entrepreneur, most people immediately substitute risk taker for that word. But I'm going to tell you that that's not actually the case. Most entrepreneurs are very, very thoughtful risk managers. In other words, they assess the situation, understand the upside, figure out what they can do to minimize and mitigate all the possible risks, and then they go for it. Now, they are slightly more risk accepting than many people, but they are not crazy wild risk takers. There are very few of them. We can even take the example of Elon Musk. And people would say he's a crazy risk-taking entrepreneur. But if you look at what he did both at Tesla and SpaceX, he took existing technologies and he combined them in a unique way. He actually didn't create anything new except for the combination of existing technologies in an innovative way. And in that way, an electric car was not exceptionally risky. Now, yep, would it be accepted by the market and so forth? There were definitely questions that were on the table that need to be established. But he didn't take crazy risks here. Even the rocket ships in SpaceX, that was all existing technology packaged in a way to meet the business needs he had. And so when you think about entrepreneurship, don't think risk taker. There's a great book by Dale Carnegie called How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. And what Dale Carnegie recommends there is you figure out the worst possible scenario, figure out the best possible scenario, take all the actions that make sense to try to get to the best possible scenario, then put it in a box and set it aside and stop worrying about it. And that's exactly what entrepreneurs do with risk. They figure out the up, the down, they do everything they can, and then they set it aside and move on. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you don't have to be a risk taker. All you have to do is be a very careful risk manager.